If everybody had a brick set that cost a planet hey, then everybody be building like MC every day. You'd see them showing their sets off and telling everybody, come on and build a brick set. Let's build it, then we play. What's up, peeps? It's me, your boy, MC. Welcome back to Lego Therapy. Where's my switch? Oh, I messed up. Lego light is on. We are live-ish in the Lego Lounge. Peeps, y'all know, my brain's just full of mess, and I do crazy stuff like this, so let me clean it all up, and then we will magically be right back. Boom! We are back. Peeps, what is the dad joke of the day? Why do zebras have stripes? So they can't get spotted. Alright, peeps, we are back. This just came in the mail today, and honestly, so, first off, I never wanted to build this one because I don't like the squatted look. I'm not a squatted car, truck kind of guy. But then I saw Kirk Kim Bricks build it, and then I saw Mighty Joe build it, and they both showed me that it actually can raise up to a normal truck level, and then I was like, oh, okay. But just looking at the picture, it just looks like a squatted truck, and it's just not my thing. But when I realized I could make it a normal looking truck, then I was like, oh, dope. So you guys have seen most recently, I forgot to put get the beach umbrella out of here. Most recently we built the bottom tier series, the speed series of the Mattel Brick Shop. Previously we had built the premier series of Mattel Brick Shop. We did the Mercedes. This is the middle tier, known as the Elite Series. So we have the Mattel Brick Shop Hot Wheels, the Hot Ones, Chevrolet Custom 1962 Pickup Truck. Whew. Set number JFT20. So let's bust it open, peeps, and let's get to building. I'm excited. As I said, I've already seen a couple of my folks out there build this set. And now I'm kind of pumped to get into it myself. I know there's some alternate builds in this one, just like the other ones, and they look really neat. And I have a feeling I'm going to do a little bit of mix and match of the different styles. So I'm excited for this. It will probably be my last Mattel Brick Shop for a while. There we go with a nice big manual. Looks really cool. I was looking over the digitals. There's your stickers, but again, just like the other sets, these are optional. They do not need to be put on. They're just for customizing. At the beginning of the manual, they have a little history of this truck and how Hot Wheels has done it in the years, and then why they chose this one ultimately to be one of their builds. Talking about the different builds, the guys that actually put this set together, and then we jump right into the build. And Mattel Brick Shop does this 2 bags thing at a time. I'm not really sure the thought process behind that, but we will do it anyway because that's how it goes. And here's obviously our sleeve with our die cast car and our metal pieces and all our wheels. Really, really stoked. So, as usual, there are digital instructions for this. Yay! See that high level of excitement. But I have the digitals downloaded, so I will be using those. Look at bag 2 is massive. I already know it's bag 1 and bag 2 to start off. Let's get this sorted out, and then we will get to building. Alright, starting off, bag 1 and 2. Bag drop. So, as I said, I really wasn't intending, well, originally I wasn't intending to build this at all. But then once I realized it was a normal style truck, if you set it up that way, changed my mind. So excited about it. But also, even once I decided to build it, I really wasn't thinking I was going to build it for a while, just because I've got so many things to do. But somebody actually requested it in the comments. They literally said, I hope you build the 1962 Chevy Pickup. And I was like, okay, well, you gotta give the people what they want. So, here we go, peeps. Hope you enjoyed that little Beach Boys theme at the beginning. I had fun writing that one. It took me all of about 2 minutes. But it was funny and fun to me. One of the funniest parts about the way I do my channel is I love coming up with all these silly intros and songs and such. The part that gives me slight bit of anxiety is all the editing. It's not terrible. I do enjoy it. The part about the editing that I don't enjoy is when things aren't working the way I want them to. Because as I've said before, I don't plan this stuff in advance. I just come up with an idea, I start doing it, I record it, and then after the fact, I've got to figure out, will this even work the way I envisioned it? And sometimes I make it work, and other times, here's the Mattel Brick Shop brick separator. Not a super huge fan of these ones. I still have my Lego brick separator, but you know, I don't know if anybody else has built them. Let me know what you think. They just don't work as effectively, in my opinion. But I don't know if that's a copyright issue, why they have their own style one or what. I just not a huge fan of those ones. I've seen similar ones to that in other sets, other alt brick sets, but anyways, sidetrack. What was I talking about before I got off on my brick separator tangent? Brick separator. That's for you, Kim. Brick separator. Oh, the editing stuff. Yeah, that's like my only real frustration. That and music, because I like my music to go along with the theme of whatever I'm building. Now, sometimes it doesn't have to be exact. Sometimes I can just grab anything, you know, like Halloween. You know, Halloween is pretty easy. You can get any kind of spooky sounding music and make it work. But for certain builds, I just have a certain theme song, certain style song, certain style song in my head. And I just can't find anything that works or is legal to use because it's copyrighted. So I have spent at least an hour looking for the right song before. And that part annoys me because I don't want to spend that much time just looking for a song. But I want my videos to be what I want. I put a lot of effort into this, even though it probably doesn't look like it because I look like a crazy person. You win! I am a crazy person. My crown is not sitting on my head today. It must be feeling some kind of way. Anyways, I don't know what's wrong with me. If you know, let me know in the comments. All right, I think we're almost sorted out here. This orange color is wild, by the way. In fact, I was trying to find a beachy style shirt in my closet, and I went in there, and I have a lot of black shirts, a lot of gray. I got some blue, some green, some red. I have nothing orange, nothing. I don't think I have anything yellow. Like nothing really screamed beach to me. So I was like, well, skaters go to the beach. Maybe that'll work. Anywho, peeps, I'm gonna just start building, peeps. Let's just build. right, peeps, here is the completed Chevy truck. Side, front, top. You guys should have seen, if you watched the whole thing, all the other close-ups. But there is an alternate build that I want to do because I like some of the options. So I'm going to quickly go through that, and then we'll come back at the All right, there it is, peeps. There is your... Uh-oh, there goes my surfboard. Surfing USA. Here's your alternate hood and engine. There it is underneath the hood. And man, what a fantastic piece. I really like it. I'm gonna do a full review because I've done it on the other videos. English is hard. I've done it on the other two Mattel builds that I've done, so I'm going to do it on this one as well. So I won't say too terribly much right now, but I think you can tell I had a good time. Obviously, this is an alternate build. I did not do all of the alternate stuff because I did not swap the rims. I like the metal rims. In fact, I'm not even sure. Maybe the original rims are the it's supposed to be the... Okay, yeah. So the metal ones are supposed to be the alternate rims. So I guess I technically did. I like the alternate rims better. I like the metal rims. If you're giving me metal pieces, I'm putting them on this set. It looks so good. But as you can see, that is the section of the hood that came out and the original engine block, and then we built a whole nother engine block that is raised up and sticks out of the engine. So, the engine sticks out of the engine. Sticks out of the engine compartment. So, you got your die-cast car here. Guess I could have left the camera up, but you got your nice little die-cast Chevy truck as well. This is unfortunately squatted, and no, I cannot raise them up like I can the actual model, but they look really fantastic together. I took notes, peeps. I took notes. I want to try to be on point when I do my review, but it looks so good. Obviously, no stickers for me. I'm never putting stickers on a set as long as it looks good, like this one does, without it. You know, if it was a plain orange car, didn't have any of the printing. Goodness. If it didn't have any of the printing, I might have gone through and put some stickers on, but overall, no. This set looks fantastic the way it is. Does not need any stickers, so it's staying clean. Yeah, nice. I now have 3 of the Mattel Brick Shop vehicles. We have each one of the tiers. I have the top, middle, and bottom tier. And they are all very different and very interesting. If you guys haven't seen my previous 2 videos, if you're new to the channel for some reason or you just missed them, go back and check them out. They are labeled specifically Mattel Brick Shop Camaro and Mattel Brick Shop Mercedes. Very, very cool builds. Each one has their own challenges, and this one has its own as well. But we will talk about that in the review. Peeps, it is done. I hope you guys watched through the build process so you got to see all the little cool up-close items that I showed off. We will cover it again in the review, though. I'm literally going to stop recording and start recording again so I can get a separate video out of that. I don't want to make this go on too terribly long. Huh, that's kind of funny. I just noticed that the diecast car doesn't have side mirrors, but the full-size truck does. That's kind of funny. I wonder if that's just a mistake by Mattel that they didn't put side mirrors on this truck, or that they did put them on the full-size truck. Who knows? What do you guys think? How many of you guys have purchased and built these? Any one of them? So I'll just say this. I like what I like. I'm a very picky person when it comes to vehicles. I'm a truck guy by nature, truck and SUVs, but I do like muscle cars. I've never owned one. I would love to own one day, but I like what I like. And so the other sets that are out there for Mattel Brick Shop right now, there's only nine in total that they've released so far. I'm assuming there's going to be more coming, but as of right now, there's just the 9. There's the one Premier Series, Premium, I can't remember the tier it's called. But the top tier, there's a few middle tiers, and there's a few bottom tiers. And I just am not into all this. There's like Audis and what else? I can't remember what all the different cars are out there, but they're just not my style of car. So despite whether or not I think they would be fun builds, I'm not going to buy them. I just don't like the way they look. It has nothing to do with Mattel. I just don't like those style cars. So that's all I got, peeps. That's so funny. They could have made this the same color fin, and they didn't. Interesting. Anyways, that's it. What do you guys think? You guys have fun? You guys coming back for the review? I hope to see you guys then. Yeah, let's go ahead, drop this surfboard in the water and go catch a wave, peeps. Please, if you enjoyed this video, do all the things. And until next time, holla!